Y'all give it up for Mr. Locario.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, I wanted to talk about, you know, what's the thing that you can do to make yourself be more attractive to women, get more ass and all this other good stuff. 'Cause I had a guy, he was asking me, he was like, you know, what is the thing that you do, he was asking me personally, to be able to attract a lot of women and have a lot of sex and all this other stuff. And the main thing I told him was, it's really all about you as a man not compromising who you are and what you're about when you're dealing with girls. That's really it. I'm going to tell you how this works. See, a lot of times, there's certain guys out there that they want to get sex so bad that they will go out of their way and do certain things that they really didn't want to do, you know, to get the girl. So what happens is that becomes part of their thing that they do. They kind of compromise themselves and compromise who they are, and then they end up, you know, really trying to get this shit. And sometimes they get the girl, sometimes they get the ass, but they got her or they got sex at the cost of, you know, their integrity, basically. At the cost of them, you know, they're totally ignoring who they are and what they're about to get the ass. So what happens is that a lot of times when you do this, and a lot of guys have done this, I've done this back in the day, where you do shit that's out of character to get sex, and you know, if you don't get it, you feel kind of like you're like, this sucks because you went out of your way to do this thing and you didn't get no ass. And then if you do get ass, you're like, okay, I got sex, but I had to go through all this shit. I had to do A, B, and C that I really didn't want to do. So you kind of feel bad about it. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like paying for a prostitute. You know, you could go out there and pay for a prostitute, and then you get sex. You're like, yeah, I got sex, but it was kind of like, in the back of your head, you're like, this is kind of lame because I had to pay for it. So the same thing happens when you're, you know, compromising who you are. It's like, okay, I got ass, but I had to compromise who I am and what I'm about and what I really want to do to get sex. So it's not the same. And what happens is that when you keep compromising yourself and you keep, you know, basically disrespecting yourself because you're doing shit that you don't really want to do, it becomes a habit when you're dealing with these women. And then once it becomes a habit, women start to see that you're the type of dude who's going to do whatever and say whatever to get ass. And, you know, it kind of becomes harder for you to get ass because chicks don't really respect that. They can smell that you're thirsty. You start to get into simp territory. All right? So basically, what you do to actually attract them, to get chicks and to get, you know, women really trying to holler at you and wanting to give you a whole bunch of sex and make shit happen, is that you have to basically be the opposite of what I'm talking about. Meaning, instead of compromising your shit, you have to be on top of who you are and really be what you're about 100% when you're dealing with chicks, right? So what that means is that sometimes you're gonna have to tell a chick no. Sometimes you might have to kick a chick to the curb, even though you still want to kind of hit it. She might have done something stupid, and then you gotta say, yo, get out of here. Because what it does is it develops yourself, develops you as a man. It develops you into a man who doesn't really take shit, who doesn't really, you know, fake in front, and who's not going to be moved by vagina. So what happens is that you build yourself up into this guy. So as time goes on and you're dealing with women, you start to become that type of dude. And then women start to see that, and women are more attracted to guys who are like that. So you basically condition yourself to be that dude. And then once you start talking to more girls and you're interacting with women, it becomes easier for you to get them because they recognize that you're not those simp type of dudes who are going to basically bend over backwards and do all this other shit she says. You understand? See, a lot of times when you're having trouble getting girls or attracting women is because you haven't worked on yourself yet as a man when you're interacting with these chicks. It's kind of like when you see a chick, right? Let's say you see a girl and she's hot, she's sexy as hell, and you talk to her and she's you know, very nice and pleasant, and you're like, you know, this chick is hot all over. Like she's sexy physically, she seems like a really cool person. You're talking to her, you find out she has shit going for herself, and it makes you attracted to her even more, and she has like this feminine quality about her all over that just make you just like, damn, this chick is the shit, right? The same thing happens for you when you are displaying, you know, this side of you, because it's very masculine to women when you're not going to be moved by her vagina, when you're not going to, you know, change up who you are just because you want ass. You understand? It's something that has to, you know, it's an energy that you bring out, and that energy is not going to come out until you learn how to really work on yourself to be that type of guy who's not going to be moved by vagina. So you got to learn that it's, you know, don't be scared to, you know, put your foot down and say, this is who I am, this is what I want to be, and this is how I'm going to be, if you give me pussy or not, if you go out with me or not. You understand? You have certain standards that you live by, and you have to stick to that. And then the thing is that you become that guy, you become that masculine dude, and then chicks, when you interact with chicks, they can feel that energy, and they want to be around that. Do you understand what I'm saying? That makes it actually easier for you to get chicks and to get sex. You understand? So you have to tap into, you know, what makes you what you're about, and just be about that, and not try to sway yourself or sway what you're saying or doing or how you're acting in order to get the women. You understand? This, I talk about this all the time. It's like it's something you have to, you know, really know what you're about, know who you are, know what you're doing and what you want to do, and stick to that. You know, even, you know, especially when you're dealing with women, that's how you got to do it. And that's basically what you got to do in life, man. You got to, you know what you're about, and fuck with that. And don't be swayed because you feel like there's a lack, or you need to get this, so let me act this way, and it makes it harder for you. Trust me. Because, you know, all the switching up and all the bullshit that you saying and talking about just to get ass is not going to be worth it in the end. When you realize, you know, that, because what's going to happen is you're going to deal with a chick, and then later on she's going to see like, yeah, this guy really isn't about anything. He's not really, he doesn't stick to his guns. He's not that masculine guy that I want. So it's going to be short-lived in most cases anyway, if you're not really about what you're about. Because women, when they're dealing with guys, you know, they're generally looking for stability. They're generally looking for a guy to be about what he's about, because that's attractive to them. That's what makes them like the guy. The same way that you like women because of certain attributes, they like men because of certain things. You understand? And part of you being that man, part of you being a man, is you basically being what you're about and saying what you're about and sticking to that. And then, you know, and if you want to switch up, it's only switched up because you want to switch it up, not because you want her, or not because you're switching up because you want her. You understand what I'm saying? So it's really all about you and the chicks getting with your program, and that's what makes these girls more attracted to you when you're like that. I'm telling you this from experience. I'm telling you this from seeing it from, you know, my other friends that I, you know, hang out with and hung out with over the years. You know, I have friends who are in relationships right now who are miserable because they're basically just made the chick, you know, like take over their lives and take over what they're, you know, what they should do. Like they started to get the chick by bending over backwards and doing all of this shit, and then they continued to bend over backwards and do all this bullshit just to stay with her. Now they're with her, and then the girl's like, oh, let's get married, and he's like just going along with it, because even at this point, he, you know, instead of trying to get a woman better, or trying to, you know, be who he really wants to be and find a woman who's down with that, he's too scared to put in the work to make that happen. So he's just gonna continue to fuck with these chicks who are, you know, who's not gonna really, is not gonna do nothing for him. You understand? And so now he's in a whack relationship when all he needed to do was work on himself, get better chicks who'd have been attracting more hotter women and making that happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I want to say about that, guy. So yo, make sure you go to MrLocario.com, get my books, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, get my DVD, The Bad Boys Guide to Dating. Make sure you go to the membership page, click on the membership tab on MrLocario.com. And that is it, guys. I will holler at you later. And yeah, remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Listen, I get a lot of people that have problems and issues in their dating lives. And the reason why that happens is that most people, when they try to learn how to date and step up their dating game, they think it's something that's going to happen overnight. They think they're going to learn this magic formula, and then it's just going to poof, happen just like that. And that's not how it works. And this is why you might be having problems in your dating life. So what I did is I created the Mr. Locario membership program. So in this membership program, you get 45 to 90-minute audios and videos that will help you step up your game, detailed how-to dating advice every month. So when you join this membership, you're going to get these audios and videos every month, so you will over time know how to step up your dating game and really get what you want. Check this out. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how easy it is to join the Mr. Locario membership program. So first you go to MrLocario.com. On the home page, you click on the members tab. Then it's going to take you to this page where you see, where it says men, click here to sign up. Then right here, you scroll down, it's going to tell you all about the membership. It's going to tell you what you're going to get. So the first month, you're going to get the easy way to date online for men. Second month, we put up the ultimate 5-step guide to getting over approach anxiety. Third month, you get how to attract women using direct game, and much, much more. So every month, you're going to get a new program every month forever. So then you click here, you go to PayPal, and you join the membership. Now, once you do the PayPal, you're going to get a password. Once you get your password, you're going to go back to MrLocario.com on our homepage. You're going to go to members, and then now you're going to go to men's login. It's going to give you a password, and you're going to put your password in to log in to the membership. Now I already logged in, so now it takes me to this page. So as you can see, the easy way to date online for men. Here's the audios. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. The ultimate 5-step guide to getting over approach anxiety. The audio that's going to tell you everything you need to know. How to attract women using direct game. The audio that's going to tell you everything you need to know. And as you can see, all of this is on one page. So if you join today, you're going to get all of these that are up right now. You're going to get all of these, and then every month you're going to get a new program. Okay? So that's how it goes when you join the Mr. Locario membership. See, it's that easy to join the membership program. Now, listen, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Now, the good news is that if you do join the membership, you're going to end up getting a whole bunch of hot girls. You're going to be able to go up to any girl you want, talk to her, know what to say, how to say it, get these girls attracted to you, all that good stuff. Now, the bad news is that if you don't join the membership, you're going to be doing exactly what you've been doing already. You're going to be staying at home alone on Friday night. You're going to be scared to get rejected. You're going to have approach anxiety. All these things that's stopping you already is going to keep continuing to happen if you don't join the membership. So now, look, the choice is up to you. I hope that you choose the right choice to step up your dating game. All right, so this is Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Mr. Locario, Mr. Locario, Mr. Locario, Mr. Locario.com.